You cannot tell me as a board chair, say, ECG, Ako signing 2 million deal. You have no idea about. You are lying. No. Then you have to come and prove that whether that issue was brought to board or not, whether the person who signed that 2 million deal actually informed the board or did it on their own. So, as some as the ECG, the board chair and the MD who was there, they have to come and answer questions. Maybe a MD and maybe a board in him. Maybe a board in and maybe an MD in him. It is only through Jakpa investigations and yebehu nipa owia yesika. Are you following? All right, my make sure there. Now you be reporting and the make sure documents. And the make sure documents. Memo who could enter Afenyo Markins. So Bejina Parliament be kasa muntu ntosiongunu so. He's a despicable human being. Sa ne girlfriend friend awo no na wutu no. Metren bibi otene. Na yire nko Afenyo Markins. You Afenyo Markins, I've been watching you. Yeah. Uko teshia oni girl bia wutu wo ho your friend awo. Wakoto dan ma girl wa Afenyo Markins. Oje so ni nyansa ma. Oje say you can destroy people. Oje say nyina ye Jimmy and ye Ghana. I'm a politician, I'm a businessman. Uki came to say bodam for. Oga na oti awo be the picture ne nkora the picture ba be chema o yire hu. Sa teshi mansion okoto ma girl na o she teshi wona awo. Me the o picture be kire o yire no. Na me the nkora mienu na ma wo na kire o yire no. Send enye bad enipa na wawo. Say me say me tianam ko wo a ore nchen a na obi di kire enye bad. Enti mema wo yire hu nkora mienu no awo nkora no. Teshi. Awo adwene ya wo say Ghana fo nyina Jimmy. Unim boni a wedi unim. And now you nyansa. Now, do you know something? The board chair Afenyo Markins and the Assembly of Parliament. And anytime make say Afenyo Markins is guilty. Onim so abokro no, onim so say jail no. But he's playing some game. He's playing a psychological game. And the Afenyo Markins sorry of Parliament. Oh, Assembly AC wo ECG ne krampo de. Anka NDC and MPP we should come together and make sure we solve the problem. Now the problem is the GP, Gapoha people, and people who work at the port. And now, NDC, or no, any MPP, they should come together and go after civil servants. Obwa. He's playing on the conscience of Ghanaians. He knows he's guilty. This is the same Afenyo Markins who was telling Ghanaians to say, at the end of the day, the boss man, permission to sign the document, and ECG contains 1,347 naira. Afenyo Markins has sort of parliament. Says, oh, we all have to be patriotic. Obwa. He knows he's guilty. Afenyo Markins stole millions and billions from Ghanaians through ECG per the report I have. Into or play Sane Kasongo strategy, no. Suddenly, Waba Parliament, oh, we all have to fight together and make sure whatever is happening at ECG, no, it's an institutional problem. It is the bureaucracy. You were the immediate board chair. See ya. Listen to Kasongo.
ECG. I had the privilege of chairing the board in July. Because I'm a businessman, the first question I ask myself is that how can ECG award a contract? And when the contract is awarded, all the person does is deliver at the port, present bill of lading, and request for payment. I said, with the greatest respect, I don't want to use a word. This is Parliament. I was shattered. I said, how? And ECG would have to pay. So I realized that ECG was paying a lot of bills when they've not even had access to the goods. And when you ask them, I asked the procurement manager, director of procurement, a question. I said, why did he say, oh, chairman, this is the practice since. This is the practice. And they will bring you document. I listened to honorable member for Sekendi, lawyer, you from Sekendi, question meeting, and I am adopting his submissions as though they were mine. The time has come. This politics, somebody says MPP, NDC, it's a system problem that I will any day support this minister to embark on reforms. How come containers at the ports, containers that have arrived, the bureaucracy at our ports, they say the containers are missing. Mr. Speaker, it is true that when these containers come, there is some connivance with some customs officials, and they sell these containers, these cables that ECG needs after the supplier has been paid. They sell the container, and then people will sell back to ECG. Are we pretending we don't know? Instead of us to pay attention and kill the rots, then we come here, then MPP, NDC, so now they say, oh, maybe it's happening on the MPP, it's happening on the NDC. No. An honorable minister, I know what you can do. If we can give you support to do it, you must adopt a posture, a non-partisan posture, and tackle the rots. But if we all want to approach it, MPP, NDC, Mr. Speaker, it will remain. NDC will spend 4 years, 16 years, 20 years. The same thing will be there. They will come into opposition, and the same thing would arise again.
Oh, what he's trying to do. At this point, from the Onoye cannot just say, oh, Nimrod and Ekoso, as the board chair, he went there. The question is, what did he do about it? So it is clearly negligence and deliberately causing financial loss to the state. Per his own statement, when he took over as the board chair, and he's giving us even more details than we know, meaning he has more information than all of the people in parliament. So Afenyo is the first person to assist the government in investigating this matter. Because you say you're a businessman, you became the board chair, and that you have noticed a problem. You have noticed corruption. You have noticed people are scamming Ghanaians. Your job as the board chair, you took an oath to be the board chair, is to protect the public purse. So what do you need to do? Immediately you stop it, you write a report, you open investigations, you get people taken into custody to make sure the system is protected. He looked on, he joined the party, he joined the prostitution, he fucked the girls, he became part of the crime, he turned into a virus, he is now killing people, and he steps out to come and tell us that we should all come together and be killed by AIDS. You are mad. Oh, bodam. It is NDC MPP. Today you want collaboration. No. We are fighting this war of corruption as Ghanaians, irrespective of which political party you belong to. NDC is in power. If you are an MPP and you have caused a problem, you need to be jailed. Into a general parliament, you know, he's playing mind games. Oh, where there a Ghana problem? Kwasia, da bena who say, yeah, Bokro no ECG a Ghana problem. A MPP na cause a problem, no. A who as the board chair who led the corruption because Sanka ECG, Yeka say, Anka John Abujina Pobekachere say, ECG was able to make a revenue of $100 billion. Kakwasia, Utru Kro, Kawabejina Parliament, say, yeah, you know us. We, Mr. Speaker, we are the minority. When we were there, Kwasia, criminality about the we should come together as a unit. No. We want to stand individually and deal with the problem. You think you are a smart politician, dirty riffraff. And I want you to understand, you have to go to jail. What's the Ghana now to parliament? And now we use Unkwasianyansa de Dadanko. And you think say everything is about politics. Every day I'm a businessman. And I wish a business in politics. And I will Ghana. All the things we were saying in parliament, 99% of Ghanaians did not know. So if the corruption has happened or happened under you, under your leadership, and you did not do anything about it, then it means this is pure negligence. It means you knew the crime was ongoing. When also a lawyer. So if you have an idea of a crime, and at the end of the day, we find out that you knew about the crime, what makes you? You are a criminal. You are not even supposed to stand in our parliament to even discuss Ghana's issues. Also, we are doing boxing, we do see a poso, neduko pieka songo 99. You are a filthy liar. Now, me say, you see, Freemason for they're the intelligent, honest people in the Freemason. Now, what made you get into that Freemason? So today, Freemason, they are employing criminals. Is this the Freemasonry thing? Now, idea ujina okay. So ujina u Freemason yangu po enim na o kam kwasi story where. Ujina sa u Freemason yameno obemwe ura Freemason heaven. This guy is an embarrassment. He was trying to play on the conscience of Ghanaians. When did we start to fight corruption as NDC MPP together? No. We are fighting corruption. We are fighting people who have been involved in corruption. So at this point, it's not about NDC being power or NPP being power. It's about who were involved in this crime. And you, the board chair, Afenyo Markins, you oversaw the criminality for all these months and you did not say a word. Today you are in parliament telling us that you know all that is happening and you didn't take any action. Go and read your rules, the rules governing the board that you were on. You are a liar. You are a filthy, dirty liar. You are a corrupt, dirty criminal who calls himself a politician. Per the report I have seen. You are a thief. You have stolen from Ghanaians. Now let's go into the report. Team, stay with me. What do you say, Jimmy Bejinabe and we all and the bureaucracy, boredom-cracy. Mommy, you got report to him. What Ghana na we answer say what's how they be Ghana for sika. Now look at this. Moment kind report no. Report na me de be kire no. The whole Ghana obia any report no. Now this man too was the man who was in charge of procurement. In fact, answer na me call report no. Me church obia mu. Now one, this man is Keligajepo. Ono NNA board chair. Edu baby also a jai board chair juma no on your board chair or ECG biom. Yebusan reason also on ka and Kufu adi yi no and Afenyo Markins be share ho. Afenyo Markins so be share ho no and from July ebe see the end of Kufu Ado's tenure or the board chair of ECG. This guy your friend Dubik Mahama on na MD managing director of ECG. Chrono of course on na MD. He was collaborating with the board chair to make sure ECG is run. Ufriwa, this man, they made him This man, they made him the procurement boss. This man, the background and your procurement. His background was into housing and other things. But what they did was that his background was in estates, any housing or ECG. They moved this man, they merged procurement and merged those two offices, housing and procurement. And the share man we inside. Man, we want calculator now because 10 digits on to me yet. He knew nothing about calculations. He knew nothing about procurement. Afenyo Markins Ekufuadomo and of the share for a specific reason. If you do also I wanted you to know the actors in this scandal. But the lead actor is Afenyo Markins, the leader of the 88 piglets, the MPP minority. Moja, no position a chair. Now, Momianko a reporting him.